Sandy. How's it going? Is your tummy full now that you ate my peach pie? Awesome. Little detour here. I decided to go check out a tiny home community here in Texas while I'm here before I get back to Kentucky. Just had a over-the-top, wonderful, quality time visit with daughter and the grand sweet peas. And filling up now, 289. We are beyond empty. It's like 45 or 50 degrees outside. I decided to stay in here while it fills up. Normally I love to catch the little bit of the breeze and the fresh air. All right, I'll show you the tiny home community when I get there. Hope you'll join me. That's a fill up when it's on empty. Serene and simple life. Never hurts to check out another tiny home community. I'm an information gatherer. Just talked to the manager, which I believe lives there, and there's a sense of safety with that. Mailboxes, and let's go see what we can see. Looking delightful already. Picnic tables and a cute little playground. I love lampposts. All right, 24-hour video surveillance. Love that. Definitely more of an RV park than a tiny home community, but there's a tiny home. So there's a couple sprinkled in here, and they're making plans for perhaps an area where it's just tiny homes. Gave me a few lot numbers to look at. The Pines Drive. Interesting. This is a month to month, and they do have a website. This is called The Pines. 3 years old. The lots are anywhere from like $425 to $550. This is a site that's coming available now, so by the time you watch this, it's probably already grabbed up. Sites with shade are a little bit more. This is, I think he said $550. And yeah, a little more space. You can see the way they fenced that. I like that. I like that fenced area. That's a great idea. Cute little tiny home nestled between RVs. I just read a sign somewhere that was cabins, or it was like sheds, and said cottages better than tiny homes. So I guess they're starting to call sheds cottages, which I like that. Nice little grassy area. And I really liked Justin, the property manager. Sounded very nice. Made me feel like I would be safe if I decided to come here. And he talked about a couple tiny homes here made by Decathlon, and he was guesstimating around $80,000. Which is, if that's true, he didn't know for a fact, so we don't want to say. But here we are, 1002 here. That is a 15-foot, I guess, long. Very cute. But if they're around 80,000, mine was half that. So don't know for a fact. Corner lot there. I like the fence. Another tiny home on the end. Mine is actually a 5-year lease. I don't know if I ever stayed put for 5 years anywhere except when I was raising my kids or growing up. And I do believe on the outskirts over here as we're going out is where they're considering building more RV spaces and maybe a tiny home area that has a little bit more property. Not sure. Home. Very cute, very cute. I like it. Big country. That was the development name where I lived in San Antonio when my son was born. It was a beautiful community. I like that shed. Yeah, I like that a lot. Out. It's a different ambiance when you put a tiny home or a cabin next to an RV. Just a little different ambiance. I like the community feel here, and I really like the person I talked to, and yeah, they're gonna just continue phases here, and so now I know, rather than just looking online, what this place actually looks like, which is pretty cool. Little library, I love seeing that. And as we head out, this is the area I do believe he says they're going to develop next. They usually develop something within a month and a half or 2 months. And it's a 50 amp. You know, I would have to plug in, where right now I am hardwired. And I have 200 amp, so I'm not sure how that all works out. But this is really cute. So they might build a community area or a pavilion here and, you know, expand that back where the trees are. So there you have it, guys. The Pines RV Resort. If you want to look this up, this is Azalea, A-Z-L-E, Texas. Drove 20-30 miles after seeing the Pines. Stopped at Buc-ee's for lunch dinner. We've got a beef brisket I've never had before, but they make tons of these and sell them. $5.99. Some baked potato salad, $1.66. It's by weight. And orange muffin, no, peach muffin for later. I had that heated up. Rainy out. I'm at Buc-ee's. I asked permission to stay here. I've got to be out by 6 a.m. or at least move. And I'm slowing up the train here because it's a little chilly in Kentucky at night. So slowing up the train, even though I got to get back there for an issue. And I've got some onions and pickles. These were free. Yay! So just going to hang out. It's about 4 o'clock. And there's birds entertaining me over there. And in the water down there. And life is good. So I'm just driving interstate through Bryant, Arkansas. And I look off to my right and I see what says an RV and mobile home park. Well, that doesn't interest me, but a little bit beyond there was like a tiny home community. So I turned around, got myself a couple miles down the road and back. And now I'm about 2 minutes away from something that I want to check out. Really, really love this out in the woods feel here. Residential, but lots of woods. This is really, really cool. I'm excited. And out the other window, well, definitely lined up RV mobile homes, but the difference is all the trees here, like the big growth trees. Indian Springs Park here. I'm really digging it. I can't wait to see what I think I saw, which is right up here. Like there is literally right there. Looks like a little tiny home to me. Well, I don't know. No, it's mobile. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a tiny home, right? And I really, oh my gosh, the trees here make such a big difference. I'm supposed to turn here onto Indian Springs. And I'll bring you slowly around to the front here. Look at that beautiful tree. I mean, I realize that everything looks beautiful in the fall. But I still really, really like this. This is really cool. So we'll just drive around a little bit. Something to put in my back pocket here. Wonder what these lots go for. I guess I could check at the park office. That sign just happens to say voted #1 RV mobile home community, Reader's Choice. Okay. It's like you have a big backyard here. And shade. I think shade really makes a difference in a community. Of course, trees. Mobile home living at its very best. And down there is like a little water source pond. Might as well stop in the office. Better than looking online. Corner lot available here. Stopped in the office and talked to Cheryl. Very nice. $300 a month. She mentioned this is a very unique place because you're very close to the city here and stores and shops and everything, but you get back in here and you don't feel it, which is what I'm so really digging. There's a cute home. I'm not even sure why I'm doing this, but I'm enjoying looking. Oh, $300 a month really is enticing, you know? Oh, and they have rentals here. I think some of these right here are their very own rentals. They're 30 days. Like traveling nurses, she said, comes in here. So I do believe that this is, yes, their very own rentals. So that's cool. If you have family, they can come and rent a tiny home for a month. Very cool. So nice. Look, it's like a his and her. Yeah, the only thing is like there's a nice lot there, but then right next to it you've got something that's has some age to it. How about that? We'll just leave it at that. So the ambiance changes a little bit. And before any of you decide to put any kind of comments in there, I am not criticizing somebody else's home. I lived in an old mobile home and raised my children in their young years, and it was some of the best times of our life. So I don't judge what people live in. I'm just saying brand new tiny homes and something a little older. But the view back there is stunning. Cheryl told me to check out this one. How cute, the black and white. Now these are pretty far apart with the nice woods backdrop there. I mean, far apart in the bigger scheme of some RV parks. I like that skirting. I'm just about wrapping up the probably 15 shows of the build. I think this will about do her for today. I like that little deck in the back. It's really cute. And near the water. Wow, that's a nice lot there. And there's more down here. I don't know if I mentioned to you that the RV lots are totally sold out. There's a waiting list. But lots of lots available for mobile homes and tiny homes. So, I'm gonna go see down below here and put this in my files and call it a day. I have about 200 more miles that I want to do today. This was a very nice detour. I really like these, oh my gosh, I like the spots on the end, of course. And traffic in the distance. Look at that view. I think this is the street that I would want to be on. I just have the best feeling, and it probably has to do with the water being right there. Almost like a park area in the back there. I see someone with her doggie or dogs. I don't know if that's a space that's available there. Goat, possum hideout, and a Trump sign. Woohoo! Kind of close here. Wonder if that's an available lot. I also like the thoughts of having grass. Oh my gosh. I'm not rethinking where I've decided. I'm just thinking about being an information gatherer. I wonder what's going on down here in the corner. And if that would be a potential lot. But that's pretty close to houses. Oh, on the other side, I could tuck back in there. Go ask her if that's an available lot. If I were to move here, this would be like more than a year down the road, you know? I can't even believe I'm doing this. I don't know. There's a reason for everything, right? Oh, I really like this spot right here. There's the water. Traffic back there. On the corner, next to a tiny home. Okie dokie. I looked back on the map. This is two that are available. 138, well, this is 138, and then 139 he said is, or she said is questionable. But that's really a nice spot right there too. Interesting. And they have a street here that's 55 plus. That's nice. Look at that. That's pretty. Nice little area right here. I did not think that I was going to be doing a show through another as I am. I don't want to make this too long. Stay tuned as I head back to Moses and see my cabin after being gone for 2 weeks. It's probably near completion, and I will reveal to you 2023. I mean 2022. Getting ahead of myself here. A new beginnings. So pretty. Blessings in your day and joy in the journey. It's casserole night. Rice. Green beans, can of salmon. Looking tasty. It's about 45 degrees out, so this is going to be nice. I did a couple 100 miles today. I still have a little over 500 to go. This is my new setup. I did a whole show on that. Rearranging 4 in the morning, and time to eat.